Hey guys, all right. So today, first of all, welcome to the Average Car Guy, and thanks for watching another one of my videos. Today, I'm gonna be doing something kind of cool. I'm gonna install these Brake Pro kit here on my Z900. I don't know anything about how to install it actually. I usually do a thorough read of the instructions, but I'm gonna try to wing this one. So you'll be on there for the ride with me, but I'll edit out the garbage. So I was reading this thing, just skimming through it real quick just before I hit record here. What's funny is it's got a foreword. So congratulations on your purchase of a HealTech Brake Pro programmable brake light flasher module. It goes on about that, and then the funniest part of this was disclaimer: do not attempt to install the product if you don't have basic mechanical skills. I thought that was pretty hilarious. I love the wording on that, and a bit of humor, no doubt, went into that. So looks pretty simple, guys. Like, you just basically put it in line of the brake light. So really the hardest part of this is find the brake light. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the device real quick. Here it is, pretty simple dealy, little adhesive back, and this is a touch sensor. And I thought that this would be like somewhat pressable, but it's not. It's just like, apparently it just knows that you're touching it. So that's interesting. And it just comes with the 3 wires. So there's the one that goes, these two go on the actual brake light wire, and that meets up with the ground. And if you don't have a voltmeter, you need to just go get one. Not necessarily for this project, but you just need one, okay? They're useful to have, and I've got a super cheap one, but it works, so I haven't had the need to buy yet another one ever. It's probably this blue guy. So like there, and I'm just using one of these nuts as a, there we go, it's the blue one. You see, this helped to have a voltmeter, because I was about to, hopefully that's in your view and you can see it. Let me turn on this light here. See, it's on, I'm putting on the brake. 11.52. If you don't have a power screwdriver, I hardly recommend this one. Look at that. It's actually got a kind of a gyro built into it, so it knows it's being turned one way or the other. Check this out. Like, I hold this down, and it just knows. Works upside down. So sweet. It's a DeWalt DCF 682, something like that. Anyway, that super sweet little deal here. And the instructions for doing this should be relatively the same for every bike. I mean, oh shit, I just lost that washer. It's gone into the deep crevices of Neverland here. God damn it. All right, we'll find it. It's not just the washer either. It's one of these like seated deals. So I will have to find that guy. That's how a 10-minute job turns into a 30-minute job. First of all, make sure the ignition's turned off. And the brake wire has been cut. Very good. All right. You know, I am going to use these, even though it's kind of almost unnecessary. Honestly, like, seems pretty unnecessary anyway. So I'm going to put this guy here. And the way this works is you put that guy inside, and then this guy in here. And you insert this cutter piece inside here. Ah, here it goes. So you get a nice little click out of it once it goes in. So you do need to use a tool. I'm kind of new to this connector, so and And I wonder if I should have even left any room here at the end. It doesn't matter, I don't think. There it goes. Wow, that is a really satisfying click. And then what happens is it's actually got two latches. That latches in, that latches over. So that's awesome. And now, lastly, we got to do this last piece with the ground wire. And so with the ground wire, what we want to do is we actually want to use that there. Well, let's see if I can show it to you so it is not hidden from your view. That's a true splice. So we're actually splicing the ground wire there. Don't want to lose this piece of metal. There we go. Goes in. That's in. Everything seems to be in order for me to crush it now. There we go. And again, click there, click there. We're all set. So now we're done. We can essentially, we're done with this install. That was pretty amazing. So, let me see here. I'm gonna find a way to mount the GoPros so that you can see kind of the programming operation of this dealio. I will be right back. Okay, I think you get the idea there. All right, so let's see. When I turn it on, it's supposed to flash a few times, which it doesn't seem to. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So I'm supposed to wait for it to calm down and then give it the beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely not getting any of the stuff that it says it's supposed to do. It's not doing. Well, maybe it's the handbrake. What do you think? Could it be the handbrake? Oh, it's the handbrake. It has to be the handbrake. Interesting. Release the sensor. The light comes on and remains on. This means 0 mode is selected. To select the next mode, press and touch the sensor until the light turns off. So that's back to 0. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is actually my favorite mode. That's my favorite one. I'm going to keep it on 11. So that's basically like stopping and coming to a stop, and then it stays on. I like that a lot. Anyway, so that works pretty well. I'm actually surprised at how easy this install was. The biggest trick was you can't use the rear brake. You got to use the hand brake. So that's it should have probably it may have already set that. Let's see. It just says apply and hold the brake. And when you're installing this as a one-man guy, you're kind of doing the foot brake. I don't know. That's just me. It's interesting that they're different, right? I would expect them to be the same because they're using the same brake light. But so that's interesting. I'm going to keep it on this mode 11 until I decide that something else is right for me. But I really like that mode. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to pause here and then reassemble the bike for those of you who are interested in just seeing me work. Be back in a minute. Okay, so we now want to tuck all this shit back. Let me turn off the bike. I don't quite remember where this whole thing was. I think it was like underneath here. All right, here. This kind of putting it in the center keeps me from putting stuff down in the center there, so I think I kind of want it over here. And I don't believe that's going to mess with any of the assembly of the bike. I could even kind of go really over here because it doesn't need full contact with all the metal. So yeah, let's just try it right there. I have more of the same 3M tape. Let's clean it a little bit. And there it goes. Nicely done. And on the bike. Well, thank you guys for watching. And if you have any comments or questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. And if you feel like I could have done something better, definitely want to hear from you. Thank you thanks for watching. And please click the subscribe button for any further bike or car mods that I might do, or any just bike and car related stuff. Would love to hear from you.